Good morning, Mom and Sir. I am Maribel Pesquira from Kamanaga, San Miguel, Bohol. Today I'm going to have a demonstration in senior high school students for English subject. This is my semi-detailed lesson plan. Good morning, class. Let us stand for a prayer. But before that, kindly pick up a piece of paper under your chairs. Cheska, kindly lead the prayer. Okay, everybody sit down. Say present once your name is called. Okay, let us give hand to ourselves because nobody is absent today. Who can still remember our past lesson? Yes. Okay, very good. How about from the boys at the back? Very good. Today, we're going to have a game. Are you familiar with the game, Say My Name? This is how to play the game, Say My Name. I will give you a set of pictures and you're going to give me the exact word. The category of this game is all about sounds, so something that creates a sound. Okay, I will give you a set of examples. Okay, the answer is jukebox. Did you get what I mean? Okay, next picture. You're going to answer the next picture. May I call Jason? Do you have an idea? Okay, stand up. Okay, very good. The answer is microphone. Next picture. From the girls, Leia. Okay, good. Thunder. The answer is thunder. Okay. Did you enjoy your activity? Is it entertaining, right? Okay, very good. Now I will group you into two groups. The first row and the second row, which is the group A, and the third and fourth row, which is the group B. And afterwards, I need two responsible representative who have louder voice because they're going to perform here in the front to read or present some dialogues given in each group. Don't worry, I will give my example as I will give a set of dialogues. Okay, from the group A. Okay, very good. Stand up to the front. Read the dialogue. Very good. Let us give hands to group A. How about from group B? Can we stand up? Very good. Okay. Today, let us. Did you enjoy your activity? What have you noticed from their performance? Are they communicating each other? Did the performers, understand their lines? Are they using the proper intonation, punctuation marks, or the body stance and body position? Okay, today let us determine the role and responsibilities of a speaker and to perform, and we're going to perform to be a good speaker and also a responsible listener. Our topic today is about communicative competence strategies in various speech situations. Today, we're going to talk about speech communication. Speech communication is the simplest form consists of a sender, a message, and the recipient. The sender or the speaker is synonymous, and the recipient or a listener is also the same. Okay, effective speakers are those who can most clearly deliver their message to the recipient. So that's very important part in speech communication. Next, there is a rules and responsibilities of a speaker. Why there is need to have a rules and responsibilities of one speaker? It is because the speaker is the initiator of the communication. The very important role of the speaker is to initiate in the communication. The speaker should vary tone depending on the message conveyed and associated emotion. The speaker and the listener have active and passive roles to play in communication. The speaker and the listener is the very important part in communication. In order to have an exact and correct information that will be gathered and communicated with each other. Okay. There are tips on how to be a good speaker. First, speak attentively. Speakers should speak in appropriate manner, maintaining the eye-to-eye contact to his listener. Speakers should also consider his listener's body signals, either the listener engaged or not. Next, phrase meaningful questions. This is a very important rule to get the exact information. It's better to ask the yes or no question. Okay, next, avoid monologues. You need to avoid monologues. As a speaker, you need to stick to the point and avoid long or repetitive statements. Next, accept silence. Sometimes we need to accept silence. It is because the listeners are going to digest on what you're going to say. The last tips for the speakers is do not cross-examine. Avoid those firing questions to the listener when you're gathering information during the conversation. Please or express respect with their ideas and thoughts. Okay? If we have tips for the speakers, we also have tips for the listeners. First, we have listen attentively. You have to maintain the good eye-to-eye contact with the speakers and acknowledge that you are listening them. Next, do not interrupt. This is a very common during the conversation, especially when you are clarifying or you're going to fix some things. But what you're going to do is to hear, understand the entire person needs to say. Understood? Next, clarify what you hear. This helps you make sure that you are obtaining the correct information and the right message. Last, reflect on what you hear. Clarifying on reflecting is different from each other. Reflecting is showing the speaker that you are aware or understand what they say. Understood? To sum up everything, we should have those tips for our good listeners and also for our good speakers, because communication is very important if we are going to follow those tips in order to gain the right information or the correct message in the whole conversation. Okay, understood? Any questions? Okay, let's have an activity. Okay, please remain in your group, in group A and also in the group B. I will give you sets of situation. For group A, I have here a situation, ordering in a fast food. And for group B, making negative comments on food. Always remember that you need to cooperate each other to portray the oneness of each group. And where afterwards I will give you 5 minutes only and 2 minutes to perform the front. Choose 2 representatives in your group, another 2 representatives from your group that present in front of the class. Okay? I have here rubrics. Eye contact 5 points, listening 5 points, tapping 5 points, participation 5 points, overall 20 points. Okay. Are you done? Okay. From group A, representative from group A. Okay, very good. How about from group B? Okay, very good. Let us give hands to ourselves. You are performing very, very well. Okay? For your assessment, please get 1 full sheet of paper and read the direction. Put a check mark if it shows a good practice in communication. Otherwise, write X if it is not in the given line before the number. I have only 5 items to be answered in 3 minutes. kindly pass your papers in the front. Okay, for your assignment, in a 1/2 sheet of paper, you need to make a short conversation between you and one of your friends. You can choose the topic you want. You can decide what topic you want to talk to. I am understood. Okay, I think that would be all. Thank you and goodbye, class.